Hey everybody, right now it's the end of January, which we think is one of the toughest times to be a Minnesotan, especially when you have little kids. We were just talking about how our kids drive us a little batty this time of year, so we wanted to share one of our favorite places to bring our kids that are younger than 12 to have a good time during the winter, or even a rainy day during the summer. Oh, and by the way, we are Tidy Touch House Cleaning. We're a house cleaning company out of the South Metro, and we'd love it if you'd keep us in mind when you're ready to outsource the headaches of monthly cleanings. All right, so the problem we usually face is that in the middle of winter, our kids need to blow off steam, especially when it's so cold and miserable outside. One of our favorite places to bring our kids is a place in Eagan called Good Times Park. Now, Good Times Park is located just a couple of miles off of 35E in Eagan, kind of by the 494 and 35E interchange. If you're on the freeway, you'll take either the Yankee Doodle or Lone Oak Road exits, and it's not that far away from Sam's Club right off of 35E. Good Times is a sprawling indoor park that's meant for younger kids, and it has some serious variety of things to do. The park is priced very reasonably. It's $8 per child, and they have a monthly or yearly membership option as well. The idea behind this park is that it's a place that parents can bring their kids to have some big time fun without a lot of costs. You'll pay $8 for your child, but adults are free. Check out goodtimespark.com for more details on their policies for parties and multifamily events. So now for the fun part. Good Times has 7 distinct areas that make this indoor park interesting for hours and hours of play. Whether your kids are 10 months old or 10 years old, there's so much variety. There's the Spintastic playground, the family jumper, field area, an itty bitty play space, an imagination playground, and then a hologram game area. Besides the play areas, there's sufficient diaper changing and nursing areas, along with tables to eat a bag lunch or maybe a delivered pizza. Now that's probably one thing to note. Good Times does not have a food court of any kind, but they do have some reasonably priced vending machines. So maybe you'll want to bring your own food or maybe stop at the Byerly's on your way in. Alright, so the first part is the Spintastic playground, and that's what they call the sprawling sets of playground equipment that you'll see right as you walk in the door. There's areas for both young and old here, and cool features sprinkled in between the major playgrounds. There's a playground geared for your new walkers and younger children ages 2 to 5. It has a little slide that they can safely go down. Your little tyke will have fun climbing up the wall on the side and then shooting down the short slide. They can end up doing a loop as much as they want, and the soft rubber ground means they won't have big bumps on their head or anything like that. Then, there's a really neat thing they call the climbing web right in the middle of the playground. Your kiddos can climb into the middle of this web of ropes, or get a little more adventurous and go up to the top. This web climber is very fun. The ropes are tight and it's been well maintained. Our kids just love this thing. Now, towards the back, there's a much taller set of playground equipment with a couple of big slides. These slides are a blast for kids to race down against each other, and around the back is something they call the drop zone that everyone seems to flock to. It has been a little more special than some of the other playground equipment there. You have to check out the drop zone. Just behind that is the hologram play zone, which is a projector up on the ceiling that throws images on the ground with various games. The main theme of this park is that there's a variety of things to do, and this can be a nice little change of pace from all the romping around that your kids will be doing. Now, the coolest and most popular thing to play on at Good Times Park has got to be the humongous family jumper. This thing is an inflatable jumping pillow with lots of bouncing space for children and adults of all age. Your kids will be ready for a nap when they get in the car because this thing is awesome aerobic exercise. This is so much fun. Good Times does a good job of establishing rules and a fairly stable culture so that this thing is fun and safe for kids of just about every age. The family jumper is super fun, and this has to be another stop your kids can make as they hop between the different stations and play areas at Good Times Park. Next, right next to the family jumper is a basketball court with 2 fixed hoops and a couple of short hoops on the ground for smaller children. There are balls everywhere for playing dodgeball, shooting hoops, or just chasing balls around with your toddler. If you're trying to teach your kids how to play basketball, this is actually a pretty cool environment to do so. It's safe, it has lowered hoops, but it also has a standard 10-foot hoop that you can build up to. We like going and getting a little exercise, playing some hoops on our own, while our kids are running around being crazy people. Moving through the back of the facility is the field area. Here, you're going to find a hula hoop, football, soccer bonanza. There are goals and a whole bunch of sporty equipment that your kids can play with. The ground is soft and carefully chosen turf that's fun and safe. You can even do your own quarterback challenge with the throwing targets. This area has room to run, and it's really great to toss a football, kick a soccer ball, or roll hula hoops at each other. Now, the last main feature in the park is an area connected to the picnic area called the Imagination Playground. This is a really cool change of pace, and again, it's somewhere where kids can go and just do something different. They can build forts and all sorts of creations out of these large blocks that are like playing with life-size blocks or Legos. Again, this is so great for variety. After tons of sweating and romping around, kids can switch on their creativity and enter into this imagination land with some new friends. Our kids have been known to spend hours with friends making pretend spaceships, castles, and really just flexing their imagination with other kids. Now, on the other side, there's a place where you can bring your toddlers. It's safe, it has small equipment, and it's sectioned off so that you can feel really good about letting your very small child play around. Now, if you're looking for something fun to do, particularly on the winter, nasty days or on a rainy summer day, you have got to check out Good Times Park in Eagan. We are Tidy Touch Twin Cities house cleaning. We hope that this is helpful, and please keep us in mind if you ever want to outsource the headaches of cleaning. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.